Hello, good afternoon. Hope everybody's doing okay today. So today I would like to talk about music in nature. So in my morning meditation this morning, the topic was about how the sounds in nature, as we concentrate on them and listen to what's going on around us, we can be present, right? How many times are we going through our life and we're already thinking about where we're going, but we haven't even got there yet? So the point of meditation for me is to establish that presence, to be able to experience the moment and enjoy it for whatever it is. So they mentioned in this meditation about how sounds can be a tool in our practice for giving us something to focus on. There are sounds all around us. And I decided whenever I went on my walk this afternoon, or this morning, my morning walk that I go on, normally I'm wearing headphones, listening to music or listening to an audiobook or listening to something that fills the time while I'm walking around. Sometimes while it's going, I'll be thinking about my day, but today I decided, because of this meditation, to take off the headphones, turn off the music, and as I walked around, listen to what was going on around me. Now I'm usually there pretty early, around 6:30. I walk in an outdoor market, so there's not really anybody there. There are a few diehards that come out like I do and walk around different routes, but there's really not anything going on, I would thought, except as I walked around and started listening to the sounds going on around me, there literally was a symphony of nature going on. There's multiple different types of birds that are singing their morning song. There's wind rustling through the leaves. There was, I think there might have even been some rain drip. Now, as you start to listen to all of these things, it really can start to sound like a symphony, like someone's orchestrating all these sounds. There are sounds that come in and then they disappear, just like in a symphony. It was fascinating. It gave me an opportunity to really concentrate on what was going on around me. Because sometimes we fall into what they call automaticity, that you're just kind of going through the motions. You ever been driving in your car and suddenly you look up and you're like, dang, where did the last 5 miles go? It's really dangerous, I'm sure. Hopefully you were paying attention. But sometimes life is that way. We're so concerned about what's going on in front of us and where we're headed that we don't really take the time to consider the moment. So as I was walking around and coming to the end of my walk this morning, and I'm really focused on nature, I saw in front of me, craziest thing. Now, had I had my headphones on, I might have been able to, I might have noticed this. But I would like to say that it's because I was focused on nature and what was going on around me that this really stood out. There was a trail of ants in front of me. And a lot of them. I mean, they were on a mission. They were in the middle of doing something, and there wasn't no break time for them. And so as I started analyzing they're all going one direction pretty much. So I kind of followed them back to where they were coming from, and it led to a tree. And at the base of that tree, there was the ant mound. Now, it is that time of year. Here in Texas, we've got terrible ants. Now, really the only solution for some of them is just to nuke them. Toss some poison on top of it, and then just, see what happens. And as I looked at the mound, that's what had happened. Whoever the caretakers are for this outdoor market, they had put some poison on there because, again, that's dangerous. Kids running around, you can't have kids getting into and my dog kept trying to get into their trail, and I trying to explain to him that that's a bad idea, buddy. So long and short of it, I get it. The ants, sometimes they got to go. Now, these ants, it was very intriguing to me as I started thinking about this as a life lesson. They woke up. They had things to do that day, I'm sure. But they woke up and their house is poisoned. Now, they had a couple of choices. Just stay in the poison and die, or time to move. And that's what they decided. Not just one or two of them, every single one of them. They were on a mission, and there wasn't no stopping them. There wasn't no, well, not today, maybe tomorrow. No, it was time. And they were carrying the little eggs. You could see them Everything. They were packing their bags. They were headed out. And as I followed them along the path that they were going, it went down, I don't know, maybe about 10 feet to another little spot. And they'd already started setting up a new little colony. A couple of little mounds popping up there. And so to me, the life principle that I came away with this lesson that I came away with was, man, where in your life is there poison? And you're just dealing with it. Rather than coming to the conclusion, you know what, this is not working. And you know it's not working. Maybe it's time to take a hard look and see if there's a decision that needs to be made. Now, I'm not talking about jumping in your car and driving off into the sunset. No. But maybe go out for a walk. No headphones, no music. Just walk around in nature. Listen to what's going on. Contemplate. What are these things going on in my life that I'm not happy with? Is there something I could do about it? Is it a job that I hate that's really draining the life out of me? Could be the place that you live. Now, I know sometimes we feel like we're stuck there, but there's always options. So, go do that. Go out for that walk. Consider what nature's symphony has to say to you. All right, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Now, after you've gone on your walk, if you want to come back, throw some comments in and just tell me how it went. Tell me what you heard. Tell me if it triggered any thoughts in your mind. If you like what we've talked about today, hit the like button. And if you think anybody else might, go ahead and give it a share. Thanks a lot. Have a great day out there.